They've sexually assaulted a young girl in Epping that's traumatised. Our children are scared to go to school.
Carrying up the British flag or St George's flag is not racist.
She see my Union flag on my T-shirt and it said British Patriot, so that I think that triggered her. She's come up, she said to me, has anyone ever said you look like a Kinder Egg or a coconut?
Hey everyone, so we're literally here just outside Charing Cross Station. Obviously it's the Pink Ladies protest. They're basically down here, coming down to outside Westminster Station. We're just going to follow down there now and see basically what they're doing and what's going on. One of the main reasons that they're there is a 30-year-old man was convicted of sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl. So we're basically going to go down there now and see what it's all about. So some police vans basically going around. On the opposite side is Stand Up to Racism. We'll have to go in and get an interview, see what people think, or do they think that this is about racism or child safety? We have to find out and see. If you want to just tell me where you come from today?
Epping.
Near where the Bell Hotel is?
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, could you maybe give an overview of what's happening there? I think it's really important because maybe some people aren't as aware maybe of what's going on.
Well, we had an hotel, the Bell, that they've moved immigrants into. I mean, to be honest, at first they was in an hotel called the Phoenix, which is near North Weald, up the road. They moved them in because one of the immigrants set light to the room, caught on fire, moved them into the Bell. The same man caught his room alight, started a fire there. They're still there. They've sexually assaulted a young girl in Epping that's traumatised. Our children are scared to go to school and come out of school because the immigrants are being allowed to walk in and out.
Do you think in terms of the sentence, I believe I read, I think it was about 12 months. Do you think that's a fair sentence? Do you think it's too lenient?
It's too lenient. It is too lenient. They've come over here, we've put them in an hotel and gone out and sexually assaulted a girl and a woman, and that's without even the poor lady in Canary Wharf. So we're here for our women and children. We want them documented. We want to know who they are. We don't want, and even while they're thinking about what they're going to do, they should be on lockdown. And we think the military should be keeping in order in the hotel.
So really what you're asking for is more security, really?
Yes.
And on top of that then as well, obviously as you can tell when we're being recording here, we can hear the opposition being quite loud. Where they're basically saying stand up to racism. For you, is it about race or is it about culture?
No.
Is it about the fact that you just don't know who these people are and you want a sensible authority to come in and say, listen, all we want to make sure is that they're documented, we know who they are. If they're criminals, they shouldn't be here to begin with. And if you come in illegally, by definition, you're already a criminal.
Yeah, exactly what you've just said there. That's what we want. We don't want them walking around the streets and we don't know who they are. You know, to be honest, they should be sent back. Because why are they coming over here without their children, their wives? Why would you leave them? We find that pretty strange as family people. I mean, we're all grandmothers. So, you know, we're here. I've got 7 grandchildren. And
Well done.
Thank you. And there was even a strange man in my grandson's school walking around. I'm not saying it was an immigrant. We don't know who it is. And this is it. He got arrested, let out again, went into Waltham Abbey and went into another 3 schools. We're getting really scared. We're worried. And this is what the Pink Ladies are about. It's not a racism. We've got mixed race in our families. We've got friends. We're not here. They're here for that. We're not.
So obviously everyone's standing over here. We just interviewed one lady then as well, who's basically just saying, look, the opposition may be saying stand up to racism. It's nothing to do with them. It's about undocumented immigrants coming in here, that they obviously want good leadership, people who can turn around and basically say, look, you're allowed to have people in here, but obviously we want to know who they are and to make sure that everyone's safe in the country. Sounds fair enough. There's nothing really untoward about that. I think it's a sensible decision. There's a few police, but not much. Tensions don't seem to be. Pink Ladies, the voices of our children. But yeah, nothing really too bad. First, obviously, like I'm saying, the other on the stand up against racism, stand up against the far right, I think is what the signs are saying. We'll go over in a minute and see what's going on. Big sign over here then as well, saying protect our kids. And then another one over here saying, pink protest, we will not be silenced. We've only discussed the camera equipment. This gentleman has been kind enough now to interview me. If I could return the favour, sir, could you tell people here briefly, why are you here today?
Yes, guys, listen, you need to support your country. Very important. You need to know the side of the story very well. Don't just listen to the media outside. Come here and understand the story and then support your country. Carrying up the British flag or St George's flag is not racist.
My question to you is, obviously, being brown yourself, everyone will ask, is racist? Clearly that must not be the case. Obviously, people might argue then that a counter-argument would be, oh, one person doesn't represent all people. That's absolutely true, but at least you certainly are a symbol and stand here saying, well, it's certainly not true for me. Would that be accurate?
There are fears. What I've seen people on the street, I'm always around here 10 down the street. I come around, I blog all the time. I'm Zonji Media, Zonji on TikTok. I see people, there's fear. When you go somewhere, they don't want you to go there and find out for yourself. They're going to look at you like, why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there? Look at your colour. Why are you there? Oh, come on, mate. You need to just shut up and sit down and then relax and make sure figure out what's going on first before you make an opinion about what the media saying.
So would it be better to say, come here, think for yourself, rather than turning around and just saying getting everything fed through media? Come, determine for yourself, ask questions, verify before you vilify, and from that you can make a better informed decision as a citizen.
You're spot on. You said it better than me, because you need to verify before you vilify. You need to come out in the street, find out for yourself. For example, United the Kingdom March before. There's a lot of media talking about stuff and saying that, oh, people like me cannot walk the street. I was there. No one asked me. No one said nothing to me. Even if somebody said something to me, I've got knowledge. I can speak up for myself. I can actually logically explain what's going on. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to know for myself. That's me. I don't know about other people that all this getting scared. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you, and best of luck on the Action 5 Pro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
God bless you. Very impressive mustache, sir. Very impressive. Well, can I ask yourself, sir, why are you here down today?
So I'm here just to support the pink ladies. Sometimes I'll go over the other side and just ruffle a few feathers, like as you do. I think that's the best way to put it. But I don't mind going over there having a walk about. But they just, they don't like to talk. Now and again, someone talks. Last time I had an interview with one of them was in Oxford, where I was called. First time I've been racially abused. Never been on the right. But I went to Oxford. I was over on the right, and then the left sort of break down, stand up to racism. And there was one left, and I spoke to him, and he was having a debate on camera. Then another one come up. She see my Union flag on my T-shirt, and it said British Patriot. So I think that triggered her. She's come up. She said to me, "Has anyone ever said you look like a Kinder Egg or a coconut?"
That's a bit odd, I have to say. Can I ask you another question, sir? In terms of the British flag at the moment, there has been some claims, put it politely, that demonstrations involving the British flag are racist. What would you say about that, or how do you feel about that?
Well, from my own opinion, as you say, my father's come from South America, Guyana. I was born and bred here, and I'm a British patriot. And a lot of the left guys, they're stuck in the colonisation era. And everyone should be mad with the British because they colonised different countries. So I believe they're just stuck in that kind of era.
So is it more to do with that people are deciding, look, we're going to look at the past rather than actually take action here in the present,
yes,
and then see what we're going to make better for the future?
I've had debates with them and said that you should hold the British flag, regardless of your opinions and that, they should still hold the British flag and be proud of it. But, as I say, I just think they're stuck in that colonisation era, personally.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. There seems to be something about immediately mind reading, if I can put it politely, someone's intentions without evidence. And that always makes me very suspicious of the person who makes the claim. That someone can turn around, and I said to another gentleman earlier today, you know, I think when someone uses the word racist, I do think it should be taken seriously, but when people keep misusing it, it weakens it. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Would you agree?
Well, it's like when they call you fascist, racist, and that, it don't work really, because, you know, we know we're not, and I've never seen it, you know what I mean? I wouldn't associate myself with, like, racist. I don't have it on my channel, you know what I mean? I won't have it.
Okay, guys, right now there's a few speeches going on. We're going to get as close as possible and see if we can hear some.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Susan Hall. Susan!